The first sign appeared on a rainy Tuesday morning. Evelyn almost didn't notice it. She was rushing through her day, coffee in one hand, phone in the other, her thoughts tangled in stress and exhaustion. Life had become heavy lately. Not dramatically heavy, just quietly heavy. The kind of heaviness that slowly settles into the soul after too many disappointments, too many sleepless nights, too much pretending everything is fine. As she stepped onto the sidewalk outside the cafe, something caught her attention. A small white feather rested perfectly in the middle of the wet pavement, untouched by rain, perfectly dry. Evelyn paused. For some reason, she picked it up. The moment her fingers touched the feather, a strange calm washed over her chest. Warm, gentle, almost familiar. She slipped it into her coat pocket and continued on with the day. But that night she dreamed of her grandmother. Not as she looked near the end of her life, but young, peaceful, smiling softly in a field of wildflowers. In the dream, her grandmother said only one sentence. "You're not lost, sweetheart. Slow down and listen." Evelyn woke before sunrise with tears quietly sliding down her face. The dream felt impossibly real. And from that moment forward, the signs began appearing everywhere. White feathers on park benches, the same repeating numbers glowing on clocks. Songs from childhood playing unexpectedly in empty stores. Strangers saying the exact words she needed to hear. At first, she tried explaining it away. Coincidence, stress, wishful thinking. But deep inside, something ancient within her recognized it. The universe was trying to speak. For the first time in years, Evelyn began slowing down enough to listen. She started taking evening walks without a phone. She sat quietly with tea instead of drowning herself in endless distractions. She journaled, meditated, breathed deeply before sleep, and slowly the noise inside her mind began to soften. One evening, while walking beneath the golden autumn trees, she felt something she had not felt in years. Peace. Not excitement, not temporary happiness. Peace. The kind that settles gently into the heart when the soul finally stops fighting itself. And in that stillness, she realized something. The signs had never been about predicting the future. They were guiding her back to herself, back to her intuition, back to the quiet wisdom she had ignored for far too long. Weeks later, Evelyn left the job that had drained her spirits for years. She began painting again, laughing again, sleeping peacefully again. Her entire life began changing, not because the universe magically fixed everything, but because she finally trusted herself enough to follow where her soul was leading her. And sometimes that is how healing begins. Not through dramatic moments, but through small whispers the Spirit quietly places along our path. A feather, a dream, a feeling you can't explain. The universe rarely shouts. More often, it whispers softly that only a quiet heart can hear it. So if life has felt heavy lately, slow down, pay attention. The signs you've been asking for may already be all around you.